Okay, so now I have my top stitch. Take it and cut. Now that you have your top stitch for your skirt, it's beginning to look more and more like a skirt. Got a couple strings that I need to cut. Hi, welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name's Alisha. I'm the Sew Crafty Teacher. I am the owner of Hayes Custom Creations. I do embroidery, HTV, sewing, sublimation, and more. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm going to make a handmade baby skirt and a custom monogram onesie to go along with it. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Okay, for this project today, I'm going to be using this regular cotton fabric. I got it from either Joann or Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to take these and put these over here. I'm going to be making a skirt for a 3-month-old. So what I need is 8 inches. So it's going to be 8 inches by 35 inches. So the waist is about 17.5, but you need to multiply that by 2. And the length from hip bone to knee is about 6 inches. But because you have to do the hem and sew the channel, you need to have those extra inches. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. And I'm using my Ofa rotary cutter, heavy duty. So it's already the length that I need. And I'm just going to take it and cut it across. Okay, about 8.5. And I'm just going to take it, cut across. And when you cut it, I have different tools. I'm going to hold down the fabric to make sure it's straight. You can use your Omni Grid. But because I have this cutting mat, I can see and just cut a straight line. So it's all good to go. So now that I have it, I'm going to take a piece. I'm going to take this fabric and then I'm going to put it over here. Then I'm going to take a piece and just cut a little part of it for the applique. It's going to be just a little small applique. It's going to go in the onesie. So that's all I need. I'm actually going to take it to my heat press really quick and just press out those lines. Okay, now that I pressed it and it's wrinkle free, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sew about a 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch for the hem. Okay, and you can do this on your serger, you can do this on your sewing machine, it's up to you. But I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is what I use, fusible bonding web. So I'm going to use this for my skirt. So lay this out, and here's the bonding, it just fuses. If you have any extra, it's okay, it'll wash right out. So I'm just going to take that. I'm going to use my Cricut mini iron. Going to lay this fusing web. Just going to take it and I'm just going to fuse it. I'm just going to do that same for the top and the bottom. Now you want to make sure it's facing down when you are doing your hem. And you can use a regular iron. You can, if you want to. I like to use this, it's handy. Then I take another piece and I just kind of just pull it. I used to just take my fusible web and I take it and I just pretty much pull it the length of it and I just tear it. I tear it just a little bit longer. Okay, so now that I have it, I'm going to do the same thing. About a 1/4 inch. So now you have your hem. Now you're going to take this and you are going to put these two sides together and you're going to sew it together. Straight stitch. Don't forget to do your back stitching. Let's go do that. So I'm going to take it, put my ends together. I'm going to give myself about a 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch seam allowance. So you don't want to sew at the very end. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Putting it together. Put it under my sewing machine. I am using a walking foot. And if you're not sure what the what a 1/2 inch or inch look like by eyeballing it, you can always look at your measurements that are on your sewing machine. Put it here. Give myself a good sewing allowance. Give myself a good seam allowance. So here, and then make sure I have both of my pieces because you want it to be straight. Okay, so now that I have my skirt, alright, so now it is sewn. I got my straight stitch. Okay, so now I'm going to remove this part. For my next trick, alright, so I have that sewn and I would do the extra stitches. I would go and do cut the extra threads and things when I'm done. Now that I have it sewn, I'm going to take this and I'm just going to run a stitch. Okay, so now I have my stitch. Take it and cut. Now that you have your top stitch for your skirt, it's beginning to look more and more like a skirt. Got a couple strings that I need to cut. Okay, and I'm going to leave about a 2-inch gap so that I can slide my elastic in. So I'll leave about a 2-inch gap here, and I'm just going to put it on the machine. It's already folded. I'm going to open it. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to feed it through. Find my opening. Start here. These two across, and then like I said, I'm going to take it about a 1/2 inch and take it, I have my stitch, I'm just gonna feed it around. Make sure it's even all the way around. Got my little skirt. So the little skirt is all done. So cute. It's perfect for a 6-month-old. Now I can put this at heat bond because it's going to be an applique. I could put the heat bond and the fabric on the heat press machine, but since I have my iron here, it does the job, and I'm just going to cut it shape of this. I do have the Heat Press Nation Signature Series 16 by 20, and I have the Caesar 15 by 15 heat press. Small one that I bought from Walmart, but you can get these Amazon, Joann, and Craft Place from the Cricket store. Okay. Right off the heat and bond. I'm going to be using a 5x5 mighty hoop. These are magnetic hoops that are made for multi-needle machines. So I'm going to take my onesie. I'm just going to slide this in just like I do with my shirts, and I'm going to float the stabilizer. So I'm just going to slide this in. 5x5 is perfect. Take it and line it up. Okay, so I have it. Take my mighty hoop. Make sure the warning sign is facing up. There we go. Take it just a little bit. Make sure it's secured. So now that I have it, okay, so I'm gonna take it and put it on my machine. Okay, so now I have the little onesie I'm just gonna take and flip forward. These are the 8x8 cutaway. I'm going to slide it right underneath, just like I would do my shirts. You can hoop this, but I like the float line. Okay, make sure I have enough space in there. Now that I have, it's time to do the applique monogram, or monogram applique. Okay, so now I'm getting ready to do the applique to match skirt. Just going to lay it down. Okay, she is all done. This it's a 3-month-old baby, so I have the monogram that I completed on the onesie and the skirt that I made, completely handmade. So I have it. She's so cute. I'm gonna take pictures and you will see those soon. Yes, adorable. I know it's creepy, but she's so cute, and I love how it came out. Well, that is all for this tutorial. Thank you so much, Crafty Scholars, for watching, subscribing, and liking this video. I'm also going to include a size chart that looks like this, and you can download it in the description. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hope to catch you in my lives and in my next video. Ciao.